Hi everybody, my name is Theresa Eugenio and I played the role of Jocelyn, the overnight DJ at KPNX Radio in the short film Last Christmas. I regret that I cannot be with you all today, but I was asked to answer a couple of questions for you all about Last Christmas. So let's get started. How is your personality similar and or different from the character you portray in the film Last Christmas? Let's see, the ways that I am similar, Jocelyn is an overnight DJ.
It's just Kiss FM wanting me to redo my last bit.
Little fun fact, it's actually a childhood dream of mine to be an overnight radio DJ. I'm from the Bay Area. To all of you who are in the Bay Area, you might know Javier the X-Man on Wild 94.9 or Wild 107.7, depending on how old you are. He would do an overnight show very similar to Jocelyn's. He would play oldies, play love songs, play slow jams, do dedications, play Cupid, take song requests. He had that silky voice and he was just lovely and so sweet. I love him. Ever since then, it was always one of my dreams to be that DJ. Never happened. The ways that we are different. So I feel like Jocelyn is a little bit reserved, a little bit more demure. She feels a little bit more timid. Not me. Not me. I am a little bit more forward, a little bit more outgoing, I guess, than she is, especially in the dating and love part of my life. When I'm in front of a guy, I'm very flirtatious, and Jocelyn's a little bit more reserved. At the end of the film, she has to kind of bring that out, and she goes through this whole transition where she is making the decision to put herself out there and go for it with this guy who she feels she's not worthy for, but she's gonna do it. At the end, when she's on that picnic, she's kind of wearing this persona of confidence while still kind of feeling a little bit awkward, a little bit out of place, but she's still making an effort to put her best foot forward and to kind of be present, open. And that was actually kind of challenging too for me as an actress to kind of bring that out, to show this is uncomfortable. This is not something that Jocelyn is used to, but she's making the effort to do it and she is committed. What was the most challenging part about playing Jocelyn? Memorizing the lines. I am not a trained actress by any stretch of the imagination. I don't even have any experience like professionally playing an actress. I've never done any stage acting. I've never done any film acting before. I mean, I've done some fun things in the privacy of my own bedroom and maybe with some friends, but that's about it. This is my first time actually having a script in front of me with lines to memorize that I had to say them out loud in front of a camera while acting and emoting those lines. That was very difficult, but really, really fun. What do you hope audience members will take away from seeing Last Christmas? It's a really good question. I really hope that if there's someone out there struggling who feels alone and feels like no one gets them, that they watch this film and realize that they are seen. They don't have to be alone in the struggle, that there are people out there who understand, because I didn't get that when I was growing up. I'm a millennial. I didn't even know what the term transgender was. I was taught that by my psychologist, who finally was able to tell me who I was after a long, dark period of not knowing that, of feeling lost, of feeling alienated, and was somehow made wrong, and that I was a mistake. You are not a mistake. There are no mistakes. I really hope that I can help someone out there feel a lot less alone with this film. Where did you get the inspiration to write the opening scene for the character Lance when he visits David's gravesite? So for those who don't know, I did write that short, only the beginning scene, just for Lance to help Gilbert out. He approached me and asked me if I can help him write that. And he gave me criteria. He says it needs to be under 5 minutes, preferably 2. The character's name is Lance. He is a middle-aged gentleman and that he is homosexual. I'm like, okay, I got this. I really kind of wanted to make this emotional. I feel like Lance wasn't this happy-go-lucky guy. I think that he might be going through something. I thought about maybe loss. I wrote that maybe he lost the love of his life. How relatable is that for people out there? I know I've dealt with that, to experience your first Christmas without that loved one, or even your 20th Christmas without that loved one that you miss so deeply. So I went with that. So I sent that in and luckily got accepted by Gilbert. So thank you. Thank you for putting that in, Gilbert. Those are all of the questions that I have to answer for you guys today. Thank you to all of the people who worked on it, to Gilbert for creating it, to Elizabeth, to Ed, to Isaac, to Nolan, to, oh my gosh, there are just so many brilliant minds and talent behind this film. And I am just so proud of it. So proud to be a part of it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a very Merry Christmas. Hope to see you all soon. Bye.